Let's pull it up. So the way this will work is I'm gonna have a board lit up like so, and you will just type in the chat /me space F6 space F7 if you wanted to move from F6 to F7. You pick a tile that you already own and then you move there. That's what I'm looking for. As far as actual tactics on this game, best of luck. I'm not going to go into it too much. The way the game is played is if you move one tile, you multiply. If you move two tiles, you do not, so you gain less for jumping. But any tile that you land on, every tile near it that's your enemy will become yours. So that's why you would travel fast. You can see green doing it right now. Slamming in. Hey, thanks for the bits. That's how this will go. So we're gonna go ahead and set that up. That's what we're looking at. Have all 4 players checked in? I see Detective here. Ginger, are you here? Okay, you are. Finn? I see you. Flamin' Rock. I'm gonna send him a message in Discord, see if he's playing. Usually he's hanging out in there somewhere. Like I said, if not, then they will simply become an AI. Ideally not, but that's the way it'll be. I will be randomizing the order too, so. Flaming Rock is going to be yellow, Ginger will be blue. Detective will be pink, and Flaming Rock, yeah, Finn will be green. So let me switch those up. Just to keep it interesting here, and I'm not sure if colors have an advantage or not. I'm not the player to ask about that nonsense, that kind of stuff. It might be true, it might not, I don't care. Here's our order. It's been changed a little bit. We're not going to worry about time limit or anything like that. Let's do it. We're doing default board here. Now, if you want to play, sign up now. Last call. It's your turn, Flamin' Rock. So type in /me and give me a move. A1 to wherever. This is how this will work. I'm gonna leave that board up like that, even though the animations will be a little ugly behind it. More important that we get this going on like this. Ginger, you're up now. This is how this is gonna roll. Give us a move, would you? A7. Detective, you're next. F6. Going up. Use capital letters, please. Help me out. Finn, you're up. G1. What do you want to know about legal about what? No, you can't move that far. So you can move 1 space and get an extra piece, or 2 spaces and not get an extra piece. So you could move to any of these tiles. That's your limitation. That is the only limitation there is. You can move 1 or 2 spots with any spot you want. You cannot teleport. Unless you win the slot machine thing. There is a thing that lets you do that, but it's incredibly unlikely I'll be able to win it. I probably shouldn't even mess with it. Flaming Rock, you're up. A2, A3. Ginger, you're up. Where are we going, blue? A6, A6. These early steps don't matter too much on where you move. It starts getting interesting here in a couple of moves. B6 to A6. Okay, who's up now? This is Detective. You're up. F6 to F7. Finn. Give us a destination. G1 to G2. Got the triangle there. Flaming Rock, you're up. We're about to start the battle here. You have the opportunity, if you want to start a fight. You're in range now. This is when it starts. The real bloodshed begins soon. If not this turn, then next time. A3 to A5. Doing the jump. Ginger, it's your move. You're down to 1 piece. Be careful. You have 2 choices. You must move, so you can either go to B7 or B5, C5, C6, or C7. Any of those. You have to move to one of those 5 tiles. Give us a choice. What are you doing, Ginger? A7 to C7. Detective, you're up. Where are you heading? This is double elimination tournament. We're playing a lot of games. If you want to play, all you gotta do is sign up quickly. F7 to E7. Going upwards. Finn, your move. Where are you heading, Finn? F1 to E2. Flaming Rock, your choice on what you want to do now. A6 to B7. You have killed Ginger. Sorry, Ginger, you're out. You're finished. There's no coming back from complete death. You could come back from 1, but not 0. Magenta, Detective, you're up. Where are you going? It is double elimination though, so don't worry about it yet. You might still be around. E7 to D7. There you go. Finn, your move. E2 to D1. Nice shape. Flaming Rock, it's your turn again. You have 6 pieces here. You're tied for first. You are the first to move, though. Hey, Zero, thanks for the sub.
Cool spot. More like, drink 7-Up or something. Here's a board game.
A5 to C6. I'm gonna do this jump. It's an interesting way to move. Detective, it's your move. You're up. I won't be telling players how to play, so don't look to me for advice. It's up to you. Make your own moves. I just let a player get eliminated, because I said nothing. And I will continue to be impartial. I'm just following orders here. Give me directions. E7 to C7. Can't move to C7, it's taken. You need to move to an empty block. Any gray spot. E7 to D6. It's gonna get you 3 plus 1. Put you in the lead. Finn, you're up. Where you heading? D1 to B2 will eliminate Flaming Rock out of that corner. Flaming Rock from the lead down to 3. Yellow, where you heading? You've been ganged up on. Your murder is punished. B6 to D5. A big jump. Detective, it's your move. Where would you like to go? C7 to B6. That's 3 plus 1 again. Ain't getting those safe, good moves. Green, you're up. Where you heading? B2 to C2. And downwards. Flamin' Rock, it's your move. You have opportunity to go anywhere on the board almost here with these two. Things do turn around pretty fast in this game. Especially if both players decide that one person shouldn't exist anymore. They can really take them out fast. But at great cost to themselves sometimes. Flamin' Rock's move. D6 to E6. Gonna be +1, +4. 7 now. Back in second place. Detective, you're up. Where you heading? What do you want to do? G7 to G6. Defensive play. You have yourself a cube down there. It's Green's turn. Finn, where you heading? G2 to F3. Flaming Rock is up and back in action here with 5 now. Not in mortal danger anymore. Actually, it's impossible to kill Flaming Rock at this point. I felt like he was vulnerable 2 turns ago, but now it can't be done. Not until the pieces shift around a bit. Easily could come back. E5 to E5. Defensive structures. Here's 1 plus 1. Magenta, you're up. Common Mask, where you heading? You could flip as many as 8 at once. Technically speaking. And when the end score is usually in the 20s, 8 is quite a bit. G6 to F5. Grabbing 3 plus 1. Finn, your move. Are you gonna continue to consolidate? Or are you gonna go to where the players are? It's interesting how the board has shifted so much. I probably will install in round 2 and onwards a 30-second timer on this, and if you don't take your turn, you just lose it. That's how that works. E4, F3 to E4. Flaming Rock, it's your move. Green has appeared in the center. Waiting to hear from Rock what the move will be. D6 to C5. There really shouldn't be much delay. Less than 5 seconds for most people. Oh, that's why that would be okay. Detective, you're up. F6 to F4. Aggressive. Certainly lit up the board. Finn, your move. E2 to E3. Taking 3. Flaming Rock, you're up. Yo, Smash, thanks for the sub, man. E7 to F6, no surprise there. Just like that, Common Mask is wiped down to 3. Your turn though, Mask. What do you want to do now?
I don't think you can go there. I don't think you can go there.
A6 to B5. Grabbing 3, no surprise. That's pretty good. Still in decent shape, actually. Flamin' Rock took a lot there. Finn, it's your move. You're in the lead. Where are you heading? Our board is more than half full at this point. F3 to G4. It is possible to draw, and for the sake of the tournament, if people draw, we'll have a quick deal-breaker match. Flaming Rock, it's your move. G65. Detective, you're up. What do you want to do? Where are you gonna go now? B5 to A4. Here it is. Finn, you're up. F3 to G3. I'll be doing this every Friday until I'm done. Saturday too, probably. So I'll be back on tomorrow night doing it until I get it all cleaned up. We'll get this tournament done at a reasonable pace over the course of November. D5 to D4. That's a good looking move. Here it comes. +3 and 1. There's some steps for you. Detective coming, you're up. Where you heading? Just taking a little AI arena break. We've been hitting it pretty hard, and I'm getting some new games to play for it. Until then, I'm gonna back off for a bit. B5 to C4. 1 and 3. Ben, you're up. What's the move? E2 to D3. A big score puts you at 17. Flaming Rock, you're up and you only have 2 moves here. You do have moves. You have more than one choice or I'd make it for you. You can either jump D6 to B4 or E5 to C3. You have to choose one of those two. You have no choice. D6 to B4. The move is made. Detective, you're up. What would you like to do now? You have a couple of choices here. Especially with D5, you have the opportunity to get to C3 if you want to, or you can jump to any of these missing squares here. Your choice. A6 to A5. Grabbing this. Ben, you're up. Where you heading? D4 to D6, the ultimate octagon play. Issue there being you're also wide open because jumping at this point in the game, it's very dangerous. Flaming Rock, your choice. What do you want to do? C4, D4. No surprise there's 7 for Rock. It's now Detective's turn. What are you gonna do now? B4 to C3. Moving on down, grabbing 5. Ben. E2 to D2. There it is, 21 points. Finn, Flaming Rock, you have to jump again. Your choice on jumps. C5 to B3. Detective, you're up. Where you heading? You have a few options here. A deceptive amount of options. A5 to A3. Heading left. Taking the top of the board. Finn, you're up. Any green spot you want to move? G2 to F2. Playing it safe. Could go for a big score, decides to get the safety instead. It's respectable. It might work out. Flaming Rock, what are you doing? C4 to C5. Grabbing the big one. Takes the lead by 2. Detective Common Mask, your move. A6 to A7. Grabbing the corner. Ben, you're up. Give us a destination. You can move most of your pieces. These 3 can't, and these 2 can't, and every other piece you have can. What do you want to do? A1 to B1. Snatching up 3 tiles. Flaming Rock, it's your turn. B5 to A5. Closing up this hole. Grabbing 3 on the way, that's 21. Detective, you have 2 options, A3 or B3 here. And you also can land on C1 or D1, respectively. But you must move one of those 2. B3 can go to C1 or D1, and A3 can go to C1. Those are your options. But you must jump. One of these 2 must go to one of these places. A3 to C1. And Don grabbing 4, getting out of that corner. Some pink on the board. Finn, you're up. Where are you heading? A couple options for you as well. You can access any of the 3 missing tiles. And you can do it without jumping. Unless you want to jump, we can force a jump if you want to. If you feel like you're losing, you might want to do that. So don't count that out either. You have any opportunity you want to do here. Any piece that can move, it's up to you. A1 to A3. Flaming Rock, you're up. You must use C3 to do it, but you can take any of these 3 tiles as well. The game is wrapping up, but there's still 3 tiles left. It'll take a while to fill them, maybe. C3 to E1, grabbing 4. Leaving a big old spot in the middle. Detective, it's your move. What do you want to do? You have access to all 3 of these spots as well. And you too can jump or walk. Your choice. What's your move, Finn? Or Detective, I mean. Detective, you're up. Haven't seen your move yet. C2 to C3, walking on over, grabbing 8. 1 plus 7. A big storm of points. Finn, now you're up. What do you want to do? E3 to D1. Gonna jump, keeping the game alive by doing so. Still have 2 tiles left to fill. Rock, it's your turn. E4 to E3. A storm of yellow. Only 1 move left for you unless you want to jump. Detective Combat Mask, give me a move. B1, 2, 3, or C3 can do this move. B3 to A1. Don't want to jump. Ben, it's your move. You want to jump or walk in? Waiting to hear from you, Finn. C2 to B3. Game is complete. Finn grabbing 1 billion points. Not enough though. Flamin' Rock wins 25 to 20. 4 to 0. Let me take a screenshot here. Okay, I'm not going to lock up the board yet. You still have time to sign up if you want to. I need Okami of Games, Daydream, Glitterbug, Big Zeef, and Techno Wolf to prepare to play. You're up now. Time has come. Prepare for Spot, the video game. Signups are at challenge.com/spotvg. I'll put that in the title. I'll be playing this every weekend, Friday and Saturday, until I'm done. I will be doing custom boards too if you make it to the later rounds. We're doing double elimination though until then. On board 1, you do get double elimination in this the whole way through, so you have a chance to learn how to play a little better. Okay, so I'm looking for, and during the intermission screen here, we're looking for Game 2, Okami Games, Daydream Glitterbug, Big Zeef, and Techno Wolf. I'm gonna be rotating the names. I see Techno Wolf, Okami, Daydream. Does Big Zeef exist in the chat? Let me see. I have a, how do you say, zero tolerance policy on this particular tournament for if you're not here. It's just not a serious thing, so we're just gonna roll forward. If you're not here, an AI will play in your stead at average difficulty. It is not impossible for that AI to win. It's not uselessly bad, but it is AI. It can't consider deep thinking. So if Big Zeef doesn't show up in the next minute, we're starting without him. I'll be randomizing those names in the meantime. Big Zeef will be first. Daydream will be blue. Call Me Games will be green. Technowolf will be magenta. That is our order of turn here this time. It looks like Big isn't gonna make it, so we're gonna AI him. I'll give him just a minute. I'll be right back in the meantime. Feel free to watch the AI destroy each other. Learn how to play a little better. It's hard to say what a good strategy is, though. I don't know. I'm not great at this game myself. There's a lot of options. Deceptively, a lot of options. You could jump instead of walking and create a whole bunch of pits for yourself and the enemy. And like you saw last time, you can make the game go on for a while, but eventually the person who will win will start to close in the hole and finish it. You can't stop them forever. So, what is this board that I come back to? That's interesting. Did Big Zeef show up? I don't see Big, so we're gonna give Big AI control here. We don't need to see the end of that stupid game. Okay. We're starting. Let's do it. So Daydream, give you a move. You're up first here, technically speaking. A7 to B6. Technowolf, you're next. At the start of the game, you might as well just queue up your move. Tell me what you like to do. G7 to where? You still here, Technowolf? I need a move. So you're typing in /me space. There it is, G7 to G5. Doing a jump. Doing that will keep you from multiplying, so that's a bold strategy. Okami, you're up. What do you want to do? G1 to G2. Big Zeef makes his move. Daydream Glitterbug, what are you doing now? B6 to B7. Technowolf, it's your move. What are you gonna do now? Your option? That move may have saved your life. Okami, you're up. G1 to F1. It didn't really matter which one I chose there, but animations, man. Daydream, you're up. Techno Wolf, give us a choice. Okay, there you go. Okami, you're up. We'll probably have time for 4 of these games tonight. Hey, Lisa, thanks for the sub. Waiting for your move, Okami. G2 to F3. Big Zeef will make his. Daydream, you're up. You have some opportunity here. H6 to B5. Going towards yellow. Who knows what that crazy AI will do? Techno Wolf, you're up. While we're waiting on Techno Wolf, I'll tell you how the AI works. It was designed to have good intelligence at difficulty 5. And every difficulty below 5 is level 5 difficulty, but stupider. It intentionally chooses the opposite of the correct move. The stupider you program it, the more often it does it. So, level 1 AI is level 5, but it screws up as much as possible. Just kind of goes random on capitalizing. And not to say AI 5 is good. It's decent, it understands numbers, at least. So, AI 3 may make some ridiculous random moves sometimes. It sort of knows what's going on, though. F5, G7. You're not in F5. You need to tell me spot that you own. You must move from one of these 3. F6 to G7. Down we go. That's more sensible. Okami, you're up. You could engage, or you could just bide your time. F3 to F5. Doing a jump, getting 3. Knocking Techno Wolf down to 1. Big Zeef gonna take his play. Probably the similar move. Yes, it is. Daydream, you're up. You've been knocked down to 2. You gave him an opportunity to take 3 and he went for it. Now what are you gonna do? There it is. Techno Wolf, you're up. If Big Zeef's AI wins, then Big Zeef proceeds through the tournament as if he won. To the very end. G7 to G6. You mean F6? Well, actually... G7, F7. Yeah, okay. There you go. Okami, you're up. F5 to E6, taking 2. Big Zeef doing their move. He's jumping. He's not. Daydream, you're up. Where would you like to go? You have some interesting choices now. Of all the players, you are certainly the one in the middle of everything. C6 to C7, playing it safe. Techno Wolf, you must jump. You must jump to either E7, E5, E4, F4, or G4. G6 can get to all those places. G7 can get to 2 of them. G6 to E5. Okami, what's your choice? F7 to G6. Taking a step downwards. Techno Wolf having trouble keeping above 2. Big Zeef. He could have, but did not wipe Techno Wolf out this turn. Daydream Glitterbug, it's your move. You cannot jump across these doubles, so you have a couple of choices here. C7 to D6 will be the end of Techno Wolf. I'm sorry, but you have been defeated. Okami, you're up. Waiting for Okami's move. F6 to D5. Doing a jump for 5, that's a big score. Big Zeef takes this play. Daydream Glitterbug, you must move on the right side here. Was it F5? I can fix that. My bad. That's the advantage here. I can rewind time. If I do make a mistake like that. So give me a second. It's F5 to D5. There you go. Let's see what Big Zeef does now. Now it's your turn, Daydream. You're in a different position than before, but you still have to go down the right side. Are you doing C7 to D7 still? Okay. Grabbing 3. Okami, you're up. F6 to E7. Big Zif on the warpath. Daydream Glitterbug, you must use C6. But you have 3 options. Taking the top. We're gonna, Okami. D6 to C6. Going up for the big score. Big Zef. Gonna break the corner here and take the lead, barely. Daydream Glitterbug, you're out finally. You're free. Your choice now, what you want to do. You have a couple of choices now. B4 to C4. Heading down, grabbing 3 out of Okami's pile. Okami must jump. Where are you gonna jump from? You have 3 choices. Oh boy. Daydream, your move. Head for it at 3. Okami. Waiting for your move, Okami. Game is in your hands. The AI currently in the lead by quite a bit, but cannot guarantee anything yet. E5 to F4. Big Zef has killed Daydream Glitterbug. I'm sorry, you're out. Okami, it's your move again. Daydream takes 3rd. What would you like to do now? This is double elimination, so you're not out of the tournament yet, but you get another chance down the road. Okami, you can just rapid fire moves at me at this point because you're the only one playing. D4 to C3. Big Zef will immediately move right after you. He's doing a jump. You're up. G5 to G4 is done. Here's the board. Pretty yellow. C4 to D3. That's a pretty solid move. I'm gonna grab 4 here. 23-16, it's Okami's turn again after this. Slam. Big Z at 27. Pretty score. Okami, what's your move? We have some spots left here. If only you could stop him from controlling the left side. Forcing jumps. Any move, Okami. C2 to E2. Gonna jump. Grabbing 3. Big Z walking down. Yes. Okami, you're up. F1 to F2. Let's do it. This is a big score. Okami, you're still up. Never give up, Okami. You can pull it off. Maybe. Looking a little grim, though. CKN, hey, thanks for the sub. G5 to G3. And a big jump. See what the AI does here. It has chosen not to jump. Couldn't fool it. You're up, Okami. Seven spots left to go. Yellow having access to all of them will end the game soon enough. Probably in 7 turns. F4 to G5. Walking down, getting that jump forced. 18 to 25 on the scoreboard. E6 jumping in. You're up, Okami. Where are you heading? I think the AI chose the right tile for that. That's the least damaging for that AI. E6 to E6. Closing that gap. Grabbing 3. 27 to 17. The AI is gaining points. Okami, you must jump. B4 or C4? Which one would you prefer? What's your preference of jump? B4, jumping in, grabbing 5. Open up the pit. Big Zeef, what are you gonna do about it? It's gonna close the pit. Alright, 3 tiles left here. Your choice what you want to do with them. Jumping is an option with D3. It's technically an option with the other ones as well, in a weird way. B2 could go to D1 or... $30 to 16. 14 points down. Avid Zeph, thanks for the sub.
All hail our new spot playing Robot Overlords.
Any move by Okami here? D2 to D1. Walking in, grabbing 2 more. Big Zeef gonna close that gap. Oh, he's jumping. What a son of a bitch. Well, you have but 1 move here, so we'll make it for you. D3 must go to B1. Big Zeef will close this. Now you have options. You can jump or walk. Up to you. You could end the game now and take a loss, or prolong it and most assuredly also take a loss. Walking to A2, ending the game. Big Zeef won by default. The AI has saved him this time. Okami takes 2nd place. Daydream in 3rd. Technowolf takes 4th. It's time for our next game. That's gonna be Felix the Flava, Pepto-Bismol, Gene Genie, and Yoshara. Are y'all here? Gonna random that list also. Gene Genie will move 1st. Yoshara will move 2nd. Felix 3rd. Pepto is 4th to move. Black Mage's Knight is Yoshara, okay. I'm gonna give the players I mentioned, we're looking for Gene Genie and Felix. I'm pinging them on Discord if they can jump in the chat. They're up. I'll give them a minute. Okay, the players are all here. Give you an opportunity to look at the board for a little bit, and I'm gonna get a drink, and then we'll start our third game. When I run out of matches to do tonight, I'll be locking up the board and calling it until tomorrow, so if you're looking to play, you can see how it's done at this point. You're just typing in commands and I'm following them. So you better sign up soon. As soon as I finish tonight's games, I'm locking that. Time for us to begin. It looks like all 4 players are here, so we're gonna take this control back. Get this clock off of here. Genie, you're up first, so give us a move. Just choose where A1 will be heading. A1 to where? We have 8 options. A1 to A2. Yoshara, you're up now. Black Mage Knight. A7 to B7. Felix, you are magenta. Where are you heading? G7 to G6. Pepto, you're green. Where are you going? G1 to F2. Genie. And so forth. A2 to A3. Because you gain a piece for not jumping, there's really no real reason to jump at the beginning that I can think of. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some deep strategy that I'm not seeing. But what the players are doing now makes more sense than what we have seen before. You could easily get wiped out if you jump too early, actually. This could be a thing. You gotta be careful not to die at the very beginning. It's really easy to die at the beginning. Felix. G6 to F6. Pepto, you're up. Well, the problem is this is a turn-based game, so if you jump, you'll just put yourself really close to death when you don't have pieces. Gene, you're up. A3 to A4. Now we're looking at Yoshara's turn. Yeah, you could put an arrow in between them to get past Automod being a jerk. That's what I would do. I would just put, like I have in the description down there, C3 greater than C2. Felix, you're up. F6 to F7, making a cube. Pepto, you're up. We haven't seen any attacks yet. We're getting close. Maybe this will be the first game where no one attacks until turn 20. 2 to F3. Going this way. You're up, Gene. What would you like to do? A4 to B4. Yoshara. E6 to E7. Bloodlust has begun. There it is. Damage dealt. Felix, you're up. You can jump or walk. G7 to E6. That is the move that I would make. A big score. Pepto, you're up. F3 to E4. Gene, you're moving. E4 to B6, going for the jump. Yoshara, you've been destroyed. Yoshara's out. Felix, your move. Blue one day will survive this, huh? I hate to say that one of the colors might have an advantage, because I just don't think that's true. There's so much you can control in this game that... I don't know. Magenta AI tends to win the most in the AI arena, in my opinion, but we haven't played enough to get any real stats on that. I've seen all of them win repeatedly on AI mode. I think my commentary is very neutral. Did you give me a move, Felix? Was it D6, C6? It looks like it. We'll do that. There it is. Pepto, you're up. E4 to E5. Crawling across the bottom, consuming everything in its path. Gene, you're up. I'm not saying anything that the numbers don't say. A7 to A6. Player with the advantage is the player who has the most pieces. It's 9, 8, and 5. That's just the score. Magenta, you're up. Give us a move, Felix. G6 to F5. Here it is. Grabbing 4. +1. Pepto, your move. G3 to G5. Doing a jump. Genie. I'm randomizing the player names so that even if there is an advantage to color, it doesn't matter because we randomized the names. So it's always clockwise starting with yellow, but we are randomizing that too. So you cannot guarantee any spot. B7 to D7. Doing this jump down here. And 5. Felix, down to 3. Where's your move? E4 to D5. Walking up this way. Grabbing 3. Pepto, your turn. F5 to F4. Heading left, grabbing 2. Very safe. Movement, Genie. B6 to C5. Heading down left. Felix, you can jump or walk. You have a few options. You can choose between 3 tiles here with 2 spots. E6 to G4. Jumping down bottom left. Pepto, where are you heading now? You have access to any of your spots. We still have a lot of board to go. Nobody's out yet. E5 to E6. Heading right, grabbing the big boy play here. That's gonna be a tidy sum. Wow. Gene, you're up. C5 to D4. Walking downwards again. Felix, your turn. You have a few more options this time. C5 to D4. G4 to G3, okay. Mosey on left. Pepto, your turn. A little bit more restricted than last time. A couple of choices. G1 to G2. Taking the corner play. Genie, what would you like to do? C5 to C4. Felix, you have 3 spots here. You can use any of them. F4 to E3, walking upwards, grabbing 4 big ones, +1. Hepto, your move. D6 to B5. Oh, that's a powerful looking jump. Let's see how it works out. Genie, you're down to 7. What's your move? You have a few options too. Everyone at this point is pretty wide. You will take the tiles next to where you land. C7 to D6. Walking down for another mighty strike. This is going to be 6. The lead is flipped, barely. Felix, you're up. How's my UI? I built this in an hour today. Threw it together, all of it. I was thinking about lighting up the player who's currently going, but that's a lot of work for, I'd need some more hotkeys. I could do it though. F2 to F1. The game kind of does it anyway. Look for the dancing spots. Hepto, you're up. B6 to B7. Genie on yellow, where are you heading? A3 to A5. Jumping across. Felix, you're up. D4 to B4. Jumping upwards, grabbing 5. Hepto, it's your turn. The goal of this game is just to have the most tiles at the end. Hepto's gonna seal up that corner. Genie, you're up. D5 to D4. Anyway, you can see how the score rotates a lot in this game. Back and forth. Felix knocked back down to second, but it's your turn. Where are you heading? A4 to B2. Grabbing the corner. Hepto, you have two options. You can either use F5 to jump to D3, or you can use G3 to jump to E1 or E2. You must jump. Actually, you can use C6 to jump to A4 also, if you would like to. 4 options there. Any of those moves look good to you. G3 to E2. So this bonus thing is ridiculous, and it's finally showed up. What this is there's a variety of prizes. They're not even in the manual or anything. I had to figure out what the hell they were. One of these is just points, and it's what Maddie got when he cheated and won this. One of them lets you choose to teleport to any tile you want. One of them gives you another turn. One of them lets you switch tiles with somebody. We're gonna lose this on purpose because it's insane. And I don't expect that I could beat that anyway. It's really stupid. We won't be using the bonus. The bonus is too powerful. Genie, it's your move. You do have to win slots, and they're Mario 3 slots where they don't line up right. So, not only do I know which prize is which, but it's also ridiculously hard to win. The AI doesn't play it, so you don't see that when the AI uses it. They automatically lose. Where you going, Genie? It's just a random square on the board is that bonus. C4 to B3. Okay. Felix, you're up. Yeah, there's the daily double is not too far off of what it is. It's more random than that, though. I don't think it always exists, and also it's super hard to win. B5 to A3. It is a super unfair thing. I mean, did you hear me rattle off the things that it did? Just taking one tile from whoever you want, getting an extra turn, those kind of things are crazy. An extra turn is insane. F3 to G3. Moving downwards, grabbing 3 reds. 18, 12, and 9. Genie, you're up. I don't see how you could lose with an extra turn. You'd have to really be far behind to lose with 2 turns in a row in this game. It's not that kind of game where you can just go twice and still not succeed. That's too powerful. You would be able to grab 8 and then seal the hole that you left behind. B6 to B5. Felix, your move. I wish the players had different songs. It would be nice to have more than one song in general, but each player should have their own music. G1 to E1. Heading upwards. Green. Your move. Hepto. G2 to G1. Sealing the corner once and for all. Gene, you're up. I probably will on round 2 play my own music. Just because I'll go insane doing a whole tournament of this. I do like this song. Sort of. There's a limit to my enjoyment of it. D4 to D3. Felix. E1 to D2. There you go. Pepto, you're up too. F1 to D1. Here we go. And Gene Genie. With that, it is your move. There is a sign up at challenge.com/spotvg. It is closing tonight. It's your only chance to join. And I'll be playing this every Friday and Saturday night until the tournament is wrapped up. It's a double elimination tournament. If you are not here to tell me what your moves are, an AI will play in your stead. Win or lose, they'll represent you. It is a double elimination tournament for the next few weeks. And all you're doing is typing in chat what your moves are. I'll be doing different boards as we go on as well. But it will always be 4 players. When we get to the one-on-one part of the tournament, it'll be whichever one of those 2 players did better. The AI can win. No reason why they couldn't. Certainly, especially if they're ignored. B4 to A4. Felix, you're up. But if you would like to play, sign-ups now must happen. And if you are not here, we're gonna play without you. So, 8 p.m. EST, Friday and Saturday nights through November. That's when you can find Spot going on. E3 to F1. Oh, taking Pepto's corner away. I thought it was safe, but F1's absence caused that to happen. Pepto, you're up. F4 to E3. Powerful play. Gene Genie. What are you gonna do now? Challenge.com. It's challenge, but instead of the E, there's an O. Challenge. It should be up, but it's kind of a laggy site. It's been slow lately. Let's try again. It should show up. C4 to C3. And left. Felix. Your choice. Gene leads by a little bit. Three tiles left to go. A1 to C2. Still have 3 tiles left, and it is Pepto's turn. You must jump with either E2 or E3 to C1. Your only choices. Which one of those would you like to use? E2 to C1. Yes, the game ends when players stop jumping. Eventually that will happen because the player who will win will walk in when they can, and the opportunity is there. Genie, you must jump as well. A3 can do it, D4, C4 can do it. Which tile do you want? A3 to B1. The lead is flipping back and forth. Felix, it's your move. You have the option to walk into 2 of these, or jump into all 3 of these. What do you want to do? Waiting for Felix's decision. C3 to A1. Doing a jump. Oh, wrong move. Wrong tile. This one. There you go. C3 to A1, there it is. I do have rewind to make sure that I get the move that was requested. We'll always do that. Pepto, you're up. D2 to C3. Oh boy. Grabbing 7. Genie, your move. You have 5 spots that can do anything here. Two spots left to fill. Game is not over yet. We must finish. C1 to E2. Genie grabbing a big play as well. Felix, it's your turn. B1 to C1. Grabbing 4. Pepto, you're up. You can jump or walk in. What do you want to do? The final tile. Possibly. Walking in. And you are right. Felix takes 3rd. Genie takes 2nd. Pepto wins in the end. Pulled off enough points to do it. Nice work. We have another game for you here. The last one of the night, I think. So we have, Group D, it's Polterghost, Mutagen, OKNIWY, and Bellmaker. Few players here. Are you around? Roll call. Just looking for, okay, yeah. Oh, you got plenty of time. No worries. We're gonna set that up. I'm gonna randomize your names and see who's in what position. This is our final game of the night, and after that I'll be locking up the brackets, so everyone who wants to play, get your names on my challenge page quickly. Dr. Mutagen is in first. Polterghost will be blue. Bellmaker will be magenta. OK will be green. That is our official bracket for this final match. Ooh, we got a lot of signups. I was wondering why people weren't signing up. I thought it would be fun. We got a lot more names now. We're talking about a real tournament here. We'll see what this game turns into. The link to the challenge page is challenge.com/botvg. It is in the title. You have that. Stealing Carbon, thanks for the sub. We're gonna jump on in, get our match started here. Dr. Mutagen, go ahead and give me a move. My schedule for this is Friday and Saturday nights at 8 Eastern until the tournament is over. It's gonna be a while, but after round 1, the first wave, we'll be switching the boards up. I fully expect this to take most of November, so I'm not in a rush, obviously. As Mutagen's move. Polterghost, you're up. If you're not here, you don't need to worry about it. The computer will play in your stead. It ain't no big deal. Maybe you'll be here for one of your games. If not, then an AI will play for you. I will have AIs regardless. Bellmaker, you're up. G7 to F6. Okay, you're up too. We'll see if any early deaths this time. Oh Lord, thanks for the year of subs. Welcome to F2.
12 months already. Continue being awesome. What rad.
That's okay, Big Z, if you won anyway. Dr. Mutagen. E1 to A2. Polterghost. B6 to C5. The AI is not worthless at level 3. It certainly can win. I'm not surprised it did. It could have just as easily lost, though. It's not as powerful as it appeared it was. Bellmaker. Tricky Towers did start. I haven't played any games yet, though. F65. Here it is. Green. Walking to E2. What would you like to do, Dr. Mutagen? A2 to B2. Cube has reappeared. Polterghost. Moving to B7. Bellmaker. E5 to G6. Closing the gap. Okay, you're up. If you just give me one tile, I'll just assume that you want to walk, because walking is the default move. D3. Walking gives you an extra tile, so it's obviously better to do that when you don't have a good reason to jump. Mutagen. Yeah, I definitely need both tiles for jumps, and honestly, late game, it gets a little confusing if you don't give me both. B2 to D2. Jumping on downwards. Grabbing 2. Blue, you're up. First blood has happened. C5 to E3. Oh boy, grabbing that new fresh pile of spots. Bellmaker, you're up. G5 to F4. Grabbing one of those new tiles. Okay, you're down to one tile, but don't get nervous, it's your turn. You can fix it. What do you want to do? Your life is in your hands. You choose your move here. It might be your last. That's just the corner everyone was in. Jump to F3. Grabbing 4. Going up there. Dr. Mutagen, what are you gonna do now? Waiting for Mutagen's move. E1 to D1. Jumping downwards, grabbing 2. Polterghost, what's your option? E3 to E1. It is now your turn, Bellmaker. Where are you heading? G5 to E4. Okay, you've been wiped out. It's an interesting strategy. You might want to spare a player, you might not. It's up to you, because that player will mess up the other ones. But green has been taken out. The value immediately is there for pink. Yellow, Dr. Mutagen, where you heading? A1 to C1. Jumping on downward. Blue, it is your turn. Walk into D3. Bellmaker. I wonder if there's a switch in-game to turn off the music. There might be. There definitely is one for animations and stuff, but I'm not turning off animations, regardless of if I mute the audio. See that they're okay. You're not out of the tournament yet, by the way. It's a double elimination, so you'll be back in a week or so. F3 to D4. Jumping up here. Yellow, your move. Walking to C2. Poltergeist, what's your option? F3. That means it's Dr. Mutagen's turn? No, it's Bellmaker's turn. Bellmaker. That's right, I'm mixing up my players. Bellmaker, you're up on pink. What do you want to do? Walking to C3. Dr. Mutagen, it's your turn again. Any of these three spots could do a thing. You want to do something with them. They're all free to go. D1 to F1. Poltergeist, what are you gonna do? Gonna go ahead and do this at this point. just to mix up the sound a little bit. Here's some smooth jazz for your tune. Poltergeist, give me your destination. F3 to D1. Bellmaker. No problem. While you're doing that, I'll get the dang music title on screen. It's not here. That's better. Hey, Joe Saturday, thanks for the sub. Move that down as well.
Caffeine-free 7-Up. The Uncola. Put someone in your life.
D4 to F3. Mighty Stomp. Dr. Mutagen, you've got 2 pieces here. Which one do you want to use? A2 to B1. B6 to D4. Poltergeist calling that shot ahead of time. Bellmaker, you're up. What would you like to do? I like those fast calls, the snappy calls. Throw them at me, I'll take them in the order I get them. As long as they're a feasible move. Walking to E5. Dr. Mutagen, it's your turn. What would you like to do now? Walking to B2. Guarding that tile. Poltergeist, you're up. Yeah, this is a fun tournament to host. I was looking forward to it. I'm glad I figured out a way to make it playable like this. It's a nice and easy chat interaction style tournament. Don't have to mess around with anything. That's what I'm all about. Ease of use, big selling point. D3 to F5. Jumping down here, grabbing 5. Bellmaker, it's your turn. Walking to D3. No surprise there. Grabbing 5, adding 1. Big amount of points. Dr. Mutagen, your turn is up. Walking to B3. That music sting for your victorious B3 move. Polterghost. I think the most interesting thing about this game is how, after all the things that have happened, we have 8, 9, and 9 on the scoreboard. Halfway through, we've tied it up. D5 for Polterghost. Walking up. Bellmaker, what's your move? G7 to G5. Good looking jump. Gonna flip 4 blues. Dr. Mutagen, that means it's your turn. Hey Topaz, thanks for the sub. Walking to C4. Grabbing 3 on the way. That means Polterghost, you're up. D1 cannot move, otherwise you are free to choose any of the others. Like I said earlier, if you're worried about your schedule for this tournament, you can just sign up and AI will play if you can't make it. If you think you can, and you're not sure, might as well sign up. If you're sure you won't make a single match, then don't. But if you think you can, we'll try and get you in. Bellmaker, you're up. Player 3. Walking to E6. Mutagen. Your spots are flipping their fingers. They're snapping, they're tapping. What are we doing? E4. Polterghost. Similar situation. You still have 4 available here. D1's still locked up. B7 coming down to D6, grabbing 4. Bellmaker. What's your choice? Walking to E7. Mutagen. Player with no moves will be skipped until they can move. They may be able to move later, so they do not lose or win or anything like that. Theoretically possible for you to be in the lead and having no moves as well. If you have 0, you're not coming back. There's no way to regain a tile after you're wiped out. Walking to B5. Polterghost, you're up. Walking to C6. Bellmaker. Walking to F7. Filling this board up pretty quickly here. We have a few tiles left. What do you have? 15? Mutagen, you're up. A4. Polterghost. This is Group D on the list. C5 to A3. The jump has happened. Taking 5 from Mutagen. Bellmaker, you're up. E7 to C5. One jump for another. Oh man, that's a lot of magenta. That was a big score. The jumping opens up a weakness every time, so you gotta be careful with those. Mutagen, you're up. Walking to A1. Grabbing 2, saving the corner. Polterghost, your choice. Eventually, those kind of jumps that just shift the hell out of the board will happen. They have to. You can't play defensive forever because eventually it will force you to jump. The game won't even allow it most of the time. E5 to G7, Polterghost. Grabbing the corner. Leaving only 2 pieces open in that move. Magenta, you're up. Bellmaker. Closing up E5, not leaving that vulnerability. Mutagen. You do not get that 8, I'm sorry. What do you want to do instead? Walking to G1. Up in the other corner here. Polterghost, you're up. E7, walking to E7. Bellmaker, it's your turn again. Anything looking good? Walking to D7. Mutagen, you have a few pieces here. C3 can move, so can all three of the ones in the corner. Nothing else. You have four choices for spots. Where would you like to go? Walking to G2. Polterghost, you're up. I think this game is wild enough that people have a hard time reading it. I don't mind too much backseating, but try not to go too hard on it. E1 to G3. Obviously, I don't want players just being handed moves. Bellmaker, it's your choice now. The world is your oyster. You have control of all of the empty spots left. What do you want to do? G4. Walk it in. Dr. Mutagen, you have 10 pieces and a few moves here. You could walk in on E1, or you could jump to A5. Or you could jump to E1 if you really want to mix it up. It's your choice. That's your limitations. As narrator, I'm just making sure that the players know all the moves available to them. C3 can jump in either direction. I'm not saying whether I think that's a good move or not, but it is there. F1 to E1, walking up. Polterghost, it's your turn. You can only use the 3 in the top. Walking to A5. For the time being, Dr. Mutagen is out of turns. Bellmaker, your choice. What do you want to do? Walking to B6. That means it's Polterghost's turn by default because Mutagen cannot move. Polterghost, what do you want to do? A4 to A6. Jumping on over. Polterghost, it's your turn now. There it is. Bellmaker, you're up. Bellmaker on Magenta, your turn. Mutagen does not get the move. C6 to A4. Pokepal, thanks for the big sub. Mutagen once again was denied a move, so Polterghost's turn is up. Where you going, Polterghost? A6 or B6 must move. Hey, Pokepal, thanks for the huge sub. A6 to C6. We're doing a jump. Bellmaker, you're up. What would you like to do? Hey Dan, thanks for the year of subs too. Subs rolling in today.
One year? What the?
Four moves left. Theoretically, four spots left to fill in. Wait for Bellmaker's move. A6, walking in. Mutagen still cannot move. May end up with second place. Not sure. Polterghost, you're up. Moving to B7 with a walk. Bellmaker. What do you want to do? E7 to C7. Doing this jump, here we go. Blue, you're up. Yeah, we have 7 rows of 7. 7 times 7 columns. 49 spots. Polterghost, you have a few moves. You could jump if you want to extend game, or you can just walk in. It's your option. You have a couple moves here. G7 to E7. Pretty brutal, that one. Your move, Bellmaker. What's interesting here is that if this were the other way around, if Bellmaker were the one making these jumps, Mutagen would be able to escape, but that's not the way it's panning out. Polterghost is not able to stop Bellmaker from slowly capturing these tiles. Now it's your choice, Polterghost, on this final move. What do you want to do? E7 to G7, forcing a jump from Bellmaker. Which piece would you like to jump with, Bellmaker? You must do it. C7 to E7. Working the side here. Polterghost, you're up. You must use C5 or D5. Which one will it be? If only Mutagen could be in here to mix it up. Using C5 to go to C7. But Bellmaker's turn is now. Bellmaker, you're up. What do you want to do? Walking into C5, ending the game. Final scores. Polterghost with 6. Loses to Dr. Mutagen with 2nd place at 15. Bellmaker in first. And with that, we are done for the night. We got 4 of these done. It's about 30 minutes per game. So, last call. If you were looking to play, you've hopefully seen what we're all about here at this point. Sunday, I'm not doing it, so it's just Friday, Saturday, 8 Eastern for 2 hours, roughly thereabouts, maybe 3. If you feel like playing, sign up. Last call. I'm gonna close that in an hour, and that's it. And if you're not here, when I'm calling names, you'll just be an AI player, and hopefully you'll make your next game. It's double elimination. Let me see about music. That's animations. No, I don't think you can turn music off. We just have a few options here. I could do this. This is boring though. So we have this option to us, but I'm not doing that. It doesn't speed up the game any since we're waiting for commands anyway. So that's Spot. That's our tournament. So thanks for coming by, everybody. We'll see you next time. I'll be on tomorrow doing this as well. So if you want to be in this, you better sign up now. Last call. Literally last call. I want to find somebody to host in the meantime. I'll see you later. Take it easy, everybody.